Am I the a-hole for cheating on my boyfriend after he started changing and making me feel like I was just his roommate? I didn't plan to do it again. I really didn't. But the next night, Daniel came home late again. He looked completely drained, the kind of tired where his face actually looked a little sunken, and he still smiled and kissed me on the forehead before disappearing into the office. Just for an hour, it turned into 3. I had gotten my nails done that day. A pretty lilac color I'd picked because I thought it would surprise him. I used to do that kind of thing for him. But he didn't even notice. Didn't comment on the living room either, which I'd spent the afternoon rearranging to feel more inviting. I know that sounds petty, but when you're already feeling invisible, that stuff just hits different. So when Tyler texted again, I didn't even hesitate this time. Want to come over? And I said yes. Since then, Tyler and I have been seeing each other on and off for the past month. He makes me feel seen, desired, alive. He's spontaneous and reckless in a way Daniel used to be before he got so obsessed with building a future. But here's the messed up part, Daniel is still nice. That's what makes this all so confusing. He still brings me coffee in bed every Sunday. He still texts me things like hope today's better than yesterday or I love you, don't work too hard. He still tries. And honestly, that's when I start to feel sick. I've started pulling away from him because the guilt is eating me alive, kind of. Not enough to stop, apparently. Just enough that I flinch every time he says something kind. Every time he puts effort into us. Last week he asked if something was wrong, and I snapped. I told him I felt like he was more in love with his job than with me. He looked so crushed. He didn't get angry, didn't yell, he just said, I'm sorry. I've been trying so hard to give us everything I thought we wanted. The next day, he told me he cleared his schedule and booked a weekend getaway. He found a cabin in the mountains where we could just be together again. I should have felt excited. I should have felt grateful. But instead, I felt resentful. Like, where was this 6 weeks ago? Where was this version of him when I was lonely and pulling my hair out trying to feel loved? So yeah. I cheated. More than once. And I haven't told him. I still don't know if I will. I know people are going to call me the worst person on here, and maybe I deserve that. But part of me also wonders, maybe Daniel deserves someone better, someone who can wait while he builds the future. And maybe I'm just not that person.